partnerships with Wellstar Health System help to bridge the gap by being able to treat the whole person. We see approximately 20,000 patients through the emergency departments each year that have behavioral health as their primary or presenting complaint.
Behavioral health is so important in children in particular. It affects academics, it affects social development, acting out, or irritability, or tantrums may be part of something bigger.
I used to have a handful of students that would really struggle with their mental health, would be hospitalized as a result of it, and we are now seeing that increase by 20-25%. We have students that we help with suicidal ideations at least 2 or 3 times a week.
The challenges that our people are facing are, especially because of the pandemic, has been the social isolation, because our church has been very, very active, and not to be able to come into services has been, a real isolating factor.
I have seen depression and anxiety in little ones as young as 4 and 5. And during the pandemic, I can tell you how often those little tears would just roll down the faces. I'm sad because I miss my friends. And also the stress that parents faced, losing their job, having to be the parent, the teacher, the breadwinner.
The thing that I see as the biggest impact is social media and the access to information so quickly. They're overloaded with perfectionism. They are overloaded with comparison. They see mental health issues on their screen all the time.
So Wellstar knows that we have to partner with our community to get our wellness to everyone who needs it.
And we provide services specifically for individuals who are challenged with mental health issues, substance use issues, as well as individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities.
So the podcast came about through a partnership with Wellstar Behavioral Health and our Roswell Rotary. The goal is to interview the typical teen and parent about the challenges that they have seen and that they're facing with behavioral mental health. So the podcast is a way to open the door and reach more people.
It's really important with us to be partnering with Wellstar. One is our Cobb Path program, and that is actually our co-responder program where we put a clinician in with a Cobb Police Department law enforcement officer. So they ride together. Any call that comes in for a person who needs mental health support and services, they actually are deployed to the scene to work with them. Some people need treatment, not incarceration.
Wellstar has been a support by actually giving us the additional training that we need, especially for the mental health, being able to recognize the symptoms, being able to know how to actually intervene. Wellstar has just been a godsend for the things that we envision to do for our congregation and the community.
I just hope to see the partnership continue to grow. I know it will. I know that Wellstar is not going anywhere. They're part of our community, and I know that they will continue to walk alongside us and work with us as a partner.